Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new Ethereum update. Wanted to do a bit of an update here on the situation for Ethereum. For those of you who are interested in that, I don't cover Ethereum a lot. I have sold a lot of my Ethereum in the last couple of months for Bitcoin, which I do think has been the right decision, but still wanted to do a full update here on the current situation. I think that there's some sort of a risk of crashing, but in general it's going to be interesting to watch, because if you remember last weekend, we were actually quite bullish. I mean, you can see that right here, Sunday for Ethereum, we reached the local high we made on Monday eventually at 2770, and then the last week has been ridiculously bearish. We dropped down quite a bit. I mean, if you look at Ethereum against Bitcoin, that is again in a downtrend. This has been one of the weakest comparisons of all cryptos against Bitcoin. Now, obviously, Ethereum has held up fine, but it hasn't done much. So the big question is well, what's next? And I'm probably going to call this video some sort of a crash warning, because I do think you need to be careful here. I fundamentally believe in Ethereum, all right? So I do think, given the right development and given the right decentralized applications coming about, I do think in the future Ethereum is one of the projects that actually will have potential. But if you look at the current price action and if you look at the current momentum, etc., there's just not really any evidence of that. All right, so here you can see the open interest, for example. The open interest actually went up quite a bit on Monday the 14th, together with the market again. But overall, it has been relatively lackluster. The volume for Ethereum isn't great, of course, because of the weekends, but that was already going on last week. So there's no real bullish momentum for Ethereum right now, and that's a shame. But that's the situation. We're mainly consolidating here between the support level right here at 2350. That's the main support. That's also the support we spiked down to on Friday after all the bearish news. And then the main resistance level, I think, goes all the way up to 2840. But so far, the main level that's mostly respected is 2750. So ultimately, if we actually want to get bullish, we'd need to break above 2750 at the very least. And at the moment, unfortunately, given the way that Ethereum against Bitcoin is behaving, what I think we need to be careful of is some sort of a breakdown below 2350. All right, now I'm not telling you that that's going to happen, all right, because this is, I would say, the worst case scenario right now. That we'll have a bearish breakout right here, and that will drop down all the way to our next support level right here between 2100 and 2000, which, by the way, if you zoom all the way out, that level is quite interesting. And that's definitely, like, if the price gets to this level right here at 2050, I would definitely get into a position, right? Because purely technically, it's such a strong level that I would be surprised if we don't get at least one strong bounce off of that. But obviously, I mean, from the current price, that's a drop of about 18 to 20%. So short term, that's not most likely, or that's not most ideal. So this is the main thing to be afraid of. Do I think that's most likely? No. All right. I think it's most likely that Ethereum is maybe going to grab some liquidity down here, but I do think we're going to hold it. All right. We're going to hold it. And then depending on what Bitcoin does, we can also get back up to the top of the range here. But the thing is that it all very much depends on what Bitcoin does. Because Ethereum on its own has no real momentum coming in here, has no real volume to do anything on its own. So I think this is most likely purely because I think that Bitcoin is going to be able to hold its support here and move up. Now, I don't expect Ethereum to outperform, all right? So I expect Bitcoin to make higher highs. I don't expect Ethereum to make higher highs. I expect Ethereum to get back up to the top of the range. But no, I don't see any reason, especially after the bad news and the reaction to the bad news on Friday. I don't see a reason yet on the short term to break down lower. Maybe after the elections, that's a possibility. But no, for now, that's why I think this is the most likely scenario for now based on the markets. If you do have any questions, anything, let me know down in the comments, of course. But for now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.